Hi dear friends, welcome to my channel. Next I'm gonna take a look at the Indian fountain pen that I recently purchased from Eyas, a Indian website who sells a variety of Eyas pens, fountain pens, also Chinese pen, but also Gama pens. So this fountain pen comes from a company called Gama. This company, according to this website, has been around for many years. It started since 1920s when they were making fountain pen from fountain pen parts ordered from England. But then it grew and it came to be one of the most important high quality fountain pen manufacturers in India. And indeed so. When I ordered this fountain pen, I didn't know what to expect, because if many fountain pen reviewers from internet, also my favorite ones, were complaining about Indian fountain pen. So I didn't know what to expect when I actually ordered it. To my surprise, considering the price I paid for it and consider that it's made of manually manufactured from Ebonite, I was really surprised and really happy with its quality. This fountain pen has many things to go for. First of all, it's an eyedropper. This is the first time I'm testing a eyedropper, and I'm totally pleased with it. Also, the finish and build quality is just astounding. This is a Gama Eyas model, which I ordered from this website, as I know. It's a matte finish. I didn't find the piano black finish or the polished finish. And here it's a timeless design, the cigar shape that you usually find in the King of Pen from Sailor and many others. And you have here, as you can see, the Gama finish. What else you have is this imprint, the Gama imprint of the company name. You also have a very nice balance and very fine look, decent, well balanced, high quality design. The clip, which is also very beautiful and very usable when you pry it open with 2 fingers and you can slide into a pocket of your shirt, is very nice. The finial here, there's no gaps between, so this clip is I've simply screwed in by this cap that is the finial. The finial is round, but there's no manufacturing gaps. You can hardly see that there is a transition between the finial and the body of the cap. So beautiful finish, beautiful design. I'm totally happy about it. So when you open this, you also have Ebonite section, very nice. The threads are very tight, so you screw it in, it goes in, and then you can tighten it. You can actually feel when you tighten the cap, and it's very solid in place. So this is in principle my complaint. Even the high-end pens like Pelikan M1000, the problem is that the cap may unscrew with time and may create problems, like if this is in the pocket of your shirt, this slides out and it creates problem. Its size is also very comparable to M1000, maybe even a little bit longer, the Gama Eyas model, and it has a very nice balance, beautiful finish. The section tapers down a little bit and then flares up, and here it's very nice because it works like a stopper for your fingers. The nib is made out of stainless steel. It's nothing spectacular. It's white, it has some scroll work on it. And the feet, the most important thing, the feet is also made out of Ebonite. The feet are hydrophilic, the Ebonite feet are hydrophilic. That ensures a good wetting of ink and a good ink flow, as you will see in the writing sample I'm gonna give. So all in all, nothing spectacular, but very elegant cigar shaped fountain pen. It's timeless, and I must say I'm really surprised with the quality and the way this fountain pen writes from Gama for the price I paid. I mean, less than 30 euros. I'm totally surprised and also pleasantly surprised, and also very happy to have ordered this. So next I'm gonna give you a writing sample. Capping, this can be capped very easily, and this stays secured in place, no problem. And here is the fountain pen I'm using is Clairefontaine. and this is Smart Print. Very good paper that I've reviewed in one of my previous videos. So this is the eyedropper. Gama, Eyas, fountain pen, and this fountain pen has a steel nib, which is fine in my opinion. It has no demarcation on it that one can say, okay, the nib is not marked as fine or broad or medium, but I would say it corresponds to an European fine. And because it's an eyedropper, it writes unbelievably wet, giving a very nice saturation of color. This particular ink is Pelikan Royal Blue. And a nice feature about this fountain pen is that being an eyedropper, the ink capacity is just huge. So I filled in 3 milliliter and I have the feeling that I could put even half a milliliter more. So between 3 and 4 milliliter ink capacity you can easily put in without any problems. So for those that don't know what an eyedropper is, I'm gonna attempt. So this fountain pen is full with royal blue ink from Pelikan, but I'm gonna attempt and unscrew the section just so you can see how an eyedropper looks like. It doesn't accept cartridges or converters, but that's enough for me because I have other fountain pens that accept cartridges and ink converters and so on, but this is totally spectacular. In my opinion, the threads are so tight here that ensures that no ink will leak out from the fountain pen. Sometimes you can also add some silicone grease to ensure that to seal it better, but you can see the cap is plugged and there's only a very small channel that allows the inks to flow through toward the nib. So here 3 or 4 milliliter ink capacity or even more. I have the feeling you can put much more. So all in all, it's a very nice, well built fountain pen, and I'm surprised, despite that the other reviewers bad-mouthing this fountain pen from India. There's no other place you can get fountain pens made out of Ebonite that have so high quality. If you buy Japanese fountain pens out of Ebonite or American fountain pens out of Ebonite, then they are really expensive. This is very high quality for an affordable price. Totally happy with it. And I'm also happy that these are extremely wet writer. So as you can see here, extremely wet. Considering that this is a fine nib, the wetness, the fact that it writes so wet, makes it for an unbelievable ink saturation. This Pelikan blue, royal blue, has never been very spectacular color, but the fact that the ink saturation is so good brings it toward dark blue, which I like it very much. Also, the nib is not smooth. It's not smooth. So if I have no ink now in the fountain pen, I just attempt to write on the paper, of course, it will be feedbacky. But because it's so wet, you can feel that the nib is totally lubricated, and it makes it for a very pleasant experience. So it's not as smooth as Pelikan. So if there's a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being, let's say, Pelikan M1000 with a broad nib, and with 10 being Hero 616, which is very scratchy, I've reviewed it before. This is definitely between 3 and 3.5, or let's say 3.5 and 4. But it's very pleasant. I would compare it with Sailor medium fine nibs. One can feel that this is lubricated because such a good ink flow. Very nice experience. I totally recommend these fountain pens. I'm totally surprised about their build quality and for what you're getting. The ink saturation is one of the most important, wetness and ink saturation, one of the most important criteria for me when I'm choosing fountain pens. The feed also has a very interesting shape. It doesn't have so many ridges, so it allows for good ink flow, and all in all, very nice fountain pen. So I hope it was useful. If you have any further questions or any further comments, please leave them below and I'll try to answer whenever I can. Thanks for watching. I hope this was useful. See you next time. Bye bye.